Hello, folks. We're back at Nugget Gully. Anyway, here's the plan. The plan today is continue on forward and just walking over some of the workings that I've done in this ravine. As you see, I worked from this width. I went down 2-3 feet. You see all these piles. These were all done by myself, the lone gold miner, with a pick and shovel. Basically, have some tailings over there. Look at this old bottle right here. That's kind of cool, huh? Oh, anyway, didn't bust. Anyway, we're gonna go check out the work site and formulate a plan. Okay. Thankfully, we have a little shade here. There's my detector, MineLab 4500. The first batch, shovel, pick, and here we are. So basically, that's the spot we're gonna work. There's some really compact material right here, right there. So what I want to do is I want to move this overburden. What I think happened is back in the day when they worked this ravine, they did do a good job. They went full width. They went from one side to the other, and they took out all the gold. But, obviously they didn't get everything. So anyhow, when they cleared this section, they put the tailing piles on this side right here, on my left side. This was once clear after they were finished, and over, let's say, 100 and some years with storms and rains, this stuff that we're seeing here, it just sloughed off the hillside, basically. It just came down over periods of time and buried the bedrock. So I'm not surprised I'm not getting much at all in there, because it's actually material that came off the higher ground, non-gold bearing area. No alluvial gold came from up there. It all came from this direction here, down this way. So yes, I have to go through there regardless, expose the bedrock and metal detect that. But then once I open that up, I could go into the tailing pile and open up the bedrock right in the center and detect that. Anyhow, I'll see you on the next target. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Forgot my green scoop. Gotta have that scoop. Let's go get the scoop. Got the scoop. Let's get back. All right, we got our scoop. Got my first target. All right, let's get to it. All right, that target that I had, it was actually nothing. It was a little hot rock. But what I have is a target. I got a pretty smooth target here. Let's see what it is. It's pretty smooth. I believe it's a non-ferrous target, but let's take a look and see. All right, got it in a scoop. Half the fun sometimes is trying to figure out what the target is. Once you have it in a scoop or you have it dug up, it sounds a little bit different. This is pretty loud, so anything's possible, but I'm going to say lead. Still in here. Oh, darn it. Is it that piece of... Is that it? Is it a sliver of metal? See it? Yeah, I think it is. It's a sliver of metal. Right there. Yep. There it is. Sliver of metal. Yeah. So it chipped off. Must have chipped off of a. What came through here? There was a fire here many years ago, and Cal Fire came through here with dozers. And I noticed when they came through with dozers, they left a little bit of this chip from the blade. All right, well, let's continue. Okay, we got another target. Hopefully it's not another chip. Right there. Let me get my scoop. Oh, got the green scoop. Green scoop has a huge crack in it. May have to order one from Rob Allison in Arizona. All right, let's take a look. All right. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, we got in the scoop. Still in here. Still in here. Not in here. Okay. Still in here. Oh, no way. There it is. See it right there? Folks, I was just gonna look at that. Look at that piece right there. That is sweet. You know, I was gonna just say, like, hey guys, this is reality hunting. I mean, this is real nugget hunting in the Sierras. It's not gonna be like gold every day. You have these shiny pictures of multi-ounce nuggets. Let me tell you, that's not reality. Okay, that's reality TV. That's what they call it, but it really isn't. It's this is reality. Yeah. All right, we got our first piece of gold, folks. There she is. All right. Oh. All right, man. This is. Let's pick it up right here and give it a. There it is. Tiny little piece. It's a mosquito poop. But hey, man, I'm happy with it. We're getting into the right zone. All right. Yahoo. All right, let's continue. Let me put this thing away, and we're gonna dig right here. I'm noticing right here, I'm getting a lot of rock, and it's heavily, I mean, it's solid in there. It's taking me a long time to break that apart and pull those rocks out. All right, let me knock some more off, and let's continue on, folks. So I have a feeling that piece didn't come up from the top. I mean, you can see, let's take a look at the depth of this compared to the shovel. So you got, that's how deep it is. That's a full length shovel right there. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got over 4 feet right there. Depth. That piece, that little piece came right out of this spot right here. Really compact, right down in bedrock. Very compact about here. And then it's like overburden. So we're getting into more of a flatter section right here. Maybe it's about 5 feet, 6 feet across. And then we're going inward like that. And it's compact. And it's pretty much the same level to that tree right there. So, I don't know. You know, we just got to continue going that way. And unfortunately, we got to dig all that overburden, toss it off to the side up top, and just slowly progress that way. I started today from this rock, and you can see I probably went 3 feet. So 3 feet, 3 feet, do it every day. You're going to progress. All right, let's continue. Trying to get this rock out. It's starting to budge. See right there. I got to dig under it, which is fine. I get the digging bar and pull that out. All right, 1 second. It's nice to have a digging bar. There you go, popped it right out like a tooth. All right. All right, knocked some more off. Not too many targets today, not at all. Very quiet dirt, but we did get that one little piece. You know what, I'm good with that for now. So let's take a look here. But I think that's going to be it for today, folks. Thanks for joining me. Like I said, this is reality nugget hunting. You know, sometimes you get out there, and I don't know how many times I've been out there, I didn't find anything. That's like, I'd say 80% of the time, 85% of the time. But that's just how that is. This is a hobby. It's a wonderful hobby. And all right, folks, until tomorrow, I think I'm going to drop another one. I'll come back here tomorrow and continue in this direction. And I'm going to knock these big boulders out of there, push this through to there as far as I can go, and maybe go another 5-6 feet. And then what we may do is we may go on the other side where I found some bigger multi-grammer nuggets next to that tree up top of there. We're not too far. So that's where I'm headed. And so we'll see what we get here tomorrow. And then after tomorrow, if we don't, what we'll do is we'll hop over this poison oak and go on the other side. It's got less poison oak, and start over by that tree and work our way this way. All right, folks, have a good night, and wherever you're at, and have a great day tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. Subscribe and like, and see you on the next hunt. See you, folks.